Zooday disaster. Chapter 7. Boo! Cheered the crowd. Oyster Stadium was full of angry Bikini Bottom monsters. They have all come to see the mean boy who had upset Clemmo. The Clemmo's and the giant oyster was still crying. Patrick stood on the top of a sunken barrel with his arms were chained. He was trying to ignore the Bikini Bottoms who were yelling at him. One especially angry Dora spoke up, raising his voice above the noise of the crowd. "Hey, everybody!" he yelled. "Let's throw peanuts at him and let's see how he likes it." Everyone started to hurry peanuts at Patrick. "I get what I deserve," he said bravely. Patrick caught several peanuts in his mouth and swallowed them. Since they were still in their shells, this wasn't a very good idea. "Ouch!" he said. Just as SpongeBob rushed into the area. "Wait!" he shouted. The crowd hushed. "Hold the peanuts!" Patrick started and no scent. SpongeBob posed very forward to the center and looked up at the angry mob. "I have come here to reveal the truth," he said. He took a deep breath and began to speech he had planned on his way to Oyster Stadium. "They say the truth and honestly will be rewarded with trust and forgiveness." Realizing that SpongeBob was delivering one of his heartfelt speeches, Patrick started to sing a slow, anthem in the background. He couldn't think of any words. He just sang, "Bum, bum, 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 bum." "I'm here to lay my cards on the table," SpongeBob continued on his stage, "to trim the branches of the tree from the tree of life to face the truth. Oh, just get on with it!" screamed the guy who had suggested throwing peanuts at Patrick. There was never. SpongeBob closed his eyes and said, "I am the one who threw the peanut." The crowd roared in disapproval, but SpongeBob raised his hand, letting them know he had more to say. "I know now what I've done is wrong," he started in a clear, strong voice. "And so I say, I'm sorry, Giant Oyster." He walked over to Clemmo and placed his gently on its shell. Then he turned to Patrick, who was still singing his soul and anthem. "I am sorry, Patrick." SpongeBob turned back to the crowd and the stadium raised both hands. "I am sorry," said Bikini Bottom. For a moment, it was still an oyster stadium. Even Patrick stopped singing, and the giant oyster stopped sobbing. SpongeBob was sure everyone was going to forgive him. The voice rang out. "Hey, let's throw peanuts at both of them!" cried the guy who had thought of throwing peanuts in the first place. The crowd agreed, yelling angrily. "Wait!" shouted a zookeeper. "Here's the real criminal!" He dragged Mr. Krabs over a thick mustache until the top of the morning, said Mr. Krabs, trying to keep, but he spoke. His black mustache fell off. "Mr. Krabs!" exclaimed SpongeBob, shocked. The crowd of citizens gasped. "I knew it!" shouted Patrick. "Mr. Krabs has stolen a very important item from the oyster," announced the zookeeper. "Behold!" The zookeeper held up Mr. Krabs' club, which he had done by accident. Everyone in the stadium covered their eyes, murmuring things like "Ew!" and "Yuck!" "Wait a minute," said the zookeeper. He gave Mr. Krabs his clothes back and hoisted a shiny, round, white object high in the air. "Behold, the oyster is pearl!" Everyone gasped. The zookeeper took the pearl over to Clemmo and set it to the ground, saying, "Here you go." Then he took his hat to the giant oyster and backed away respectfully. Clemmo sniffed the pearl and seemed to recognize it. Everyone except Mr. Krabs cheered. They were happy that the oyster had his pearl back. But just as they were all cheering, the pearl started to crack. Stay tuned for Chapter 8 coming up soon.